The land that we are standing right now is leased to the Marks Park Club, and they use it for recreational purposes and sporting grounds. As we see, the tennis, the rugby, the all sorts of different sporting facilities available. But it's zoned as public open space. My name is Anshan Dreyer. My mother's maiden name was Geldenhuys. And that's the connection. That's why I'm standing here, because I am a great-granddaughter of Lou Geldenhuys, and his brother was Frans Geldenhuys. So it's very much a family connection. Where we're standing right now is heritage area. It's not only my and my cousins and many cousins' heritage, but it's also the heritage for all the people of Johannesburg. There were 3 Geldenhuys brothers at the time. It was a Dirk Laurens Geldenhuys, and there was Lou Geldenhuys or Laurens Geldenhuys, and then Frans Eduard Geldenhuys. And the house here behind us, which most people in Johannesburg know as the Marks Park Clubhouse, was in fact the family home that Frans Geldenhuys built for his wife and his family, obviously. His wife was Judith, and Judith Road, which is the entrance to this Marks Park, was his wife. And then we have Lou Geldenhuys, and his family house is in what now is Green Hill Road in Emmarentia. And he built that, he and his wife Emmarentia lived there with their plentiful of children. In fact, Lou Geldenhuys built the Emmarentia Dam, or had it built after the Anglo-Boer War, with many impoverished Boers at the time returning from the war, and their farms were burnt. So many people came to Johannesburg looking for job opportunities, and that's exactly what he then did. He provided in that need. He had the dam built for those people returning in desperate circumstances, and he paid them whatever the wage was at the time, a daily or a weekly wage, and then later on he laid out plots, orchids, oranges, apricots, pears, all sorts of fruit trees in the what is now Linden, and they could water the orchid trees from the dam. So, and then he donated the land around the dam, which is now known as the Johannesburg Botanical Gardens. He donated that to the people of Johannesburg for their use and enjoyment as a public open space. Very much what we call green lungs today. The rest of the farm, Emmarentia and Greenside, was eventually sold, and they developed the 2 townships from there. But the open spaces were donated for the use and enjoyment of the people of Johannesburg. So it's not up to the city to decide to sell it or long lease or develop it, whatever they want to do it. We're not sure at this stage, but it's certainly not their right to do. It was donated to the people of Johannesburg.